Hey, what's up, film freaks? It's your boy Avi Flores, and I went to go check out Antman and The Wasp. Just came out this weekend, so let's get into this review. Alright, so we have Ant-Man and the Wasp, the follow-up movie to Avengers Infinity War. And I kind of knew what I was getting myself into as far as I was pretty sure that it was going to take place either slightly before or at the same time as the events of Avengers Infinity War. And I was pretty sure that at the end of the movie, we were going to see people get dusted. You know, spoiler if you haven't seen Avengers Infinity War, like the 1.5 people that haven't. So I knew I was going to get that, you know, so I went into it and I was like, all right, let's see what we get with Ant-Man and the Wasp. Which I was a little surprised with some of the plot, which was good because I wasn't, I guess, expecting that. It's been 2 years since the events of Captain America's Civil War. And Ant-Man, or Scott Lang's character, Paul Rudd, he hasn't spoken to Hank or Hope since then. You know, he went and he helped Cap, and you know the Sokovia Accords were put in place, so Hank and Hope are on the run. Scott's been on house arrest, so that's kind of where we find Scott, you know, in this pickle where he's trying to basically work at being a dad, and he also has his business called Ex-Con Security that he has with his boys. And that was really cool seeing the dynamic of these ex-cons trying to run this business, and him leaving it, I forget his name, the Hispanic guy in charge. So it was cool seeing that, Michael Pena's character, seeing he left him in charge. So it was cool kind of seeing that whole aspect of it. You know, he's trying to be a dad, he's trying to be a business owner, trying to kind of get his life together. Then he gets this image, this dream of Hank's wife, because she's been stuck in the quantum realm, which we saw that in the first Ant-Man movie. So then he calls Hank, and then everything kind of ensues from there. So the movie itself, I don't know, I felt like it really didn't carry much weight, and I don't know if it's just because in my head I'm like, oh, this is really irrelevant because I already know that everybody gets dusted. So I think part of me was just kind of like, I'm just gonna watch it because it's the next movie. But I still enjoyed it, you know, because it's like, really, I just want to get to Captain Marvel because we know that she's going to play a big part in the Avengers 4. So it's like, is this really necessary? But I do think that the quantum realm and this whole quantum healing and Hank and his wife, I feel like moving forward, that's going to be key. And I think that is why no movie is irrelevant in the MCU. Everything, they can call back to it. There's a purpose behind it. And I believe that this quantum realm and what he was doing, harvesting that at the end, I believe that's what's going to play a big part moving forward in the MCU after Avengers 4, or even in Avengers 4. But yeah, I really love Scott Lang, Paul Rudd's relationship with his daughter. That is fantastic. The whole "you're the best grandma ever" thing was hilarious. That part had me laughing the hardest out of all the jokes. I mean, I'm not too big on comedy, but this is kind of like action adventure comedy, and then it's Marvel on top of that. So, but yeah, I really enjoyed them themselves. I kind of feel like there really wasn't a villain in this movie. There was just people with agendas. Where if you get the character of Ghost, she's basically just trying to save herself any means necessary. And you get Lawrence Fishburne's character where he almost like a dad figure to her and trying to help her, where Hope and Hank are trying to rescue their mom. And it worked out the way I figured, that they were going to rescue her, and then Hank's wife was going to go, and Michelle Pfeiffer, you know, even though she wasn't in the movie a lot, but it was awesome to see her, that she was going to do something and help heal her, you know, kind of get her back on track. So it was cool. I liked the whole the shrinking battles as they were like, you know, getting small, getting big with the cars and stuff. That was pretty cool, and how you could just shrink a whole building like that. It's cool that you can see that Hank's really diving into this tech. So yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed the movie. even though I didn't feel like it mattered. You know, that's kind of how I felt. I did like seeing Scott and Hope kind of rekindle their love, because you see them kind of really getting involved in the first film, and then the whole thing with Civil War happened, and it's kind of like this awkward tension for a little bit, which I liked. It didn't feel fake or forced. You know, it really did feel natural. And Paul's just kind of a quirky dude, the character of Scott, that it's just believable. And one of the things that I think the thing that I love the most about Ant-Man, Scott Lang's character, is he's just like this average guy. Like, he's not smart. He doesn't know how to fight. He's an ex-con. Like, I feel like he is the most relatable character in the MCU, because he represents just us normal people. Because you see them talking all the science stuff and talking about this and talking about, he's like, yeah. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was gonna say, which is hilarious because he has no clue what's going on. But I respect that, and I love that part of his character, and he owns it. Paul Rudd delivers that, you know, like beautifully, where it just fits with Scott Lang and his character and who he is as Ant-Man. So yeah, I mean, to me that is the biggest takeaway that I really appreciate about Ant-Man, and he's not this super smart guy. He's not this rich guy. He's not this super martial arts that can beat up anybody. He's just an average dude with a big heart, you know, and I really love that about the character of Scott, that really showed in this movie. And then just him and his daughter's relationship is fantastic. I really enjoyed seeing that on the screen. So moving forward, like I said, I feel like the quantum realm is going to play a big part, maybe even with the Fantastic Four, because I'm pretty sure they're going to come into the next phase of Marvel. So I think that is why this move is necessary, is to establish that. You know, Michelle Pfeiffer's character came back from it. Scott Lang has gone there and come back twice now. Now he's stuck in there because everybody got dusted. So we'll see how this leads into Avengers 4, because I don't know how long they're going to leave him there. So we'll see. I mean, I don't know if the Avengers 4 have to kind of reverse everything and then they can get him out, or if they're going to get him out and then he's going to help them in Avengers 4, or they might even address that in Captain Marvel. I'm really excited to see Captain Marvel's movie, to see how she plays a part into all this stuff that happened, obviously in Avengers Infinity War. And Nick Fury pages Captain Marvel right at the end, so she's going to be a huge part in Avengers 4. So I'm excited to see where it goes from here. I enjoyed the movie, even though, like I said, it didn't really kind of weigh heavy with me. I still enjoyed it, and taking all those little bits and pieces from it was good. You know, I'm glad I went to go see it. I mean, the acting was good, so I'm going to give that a 3. Visuals were great. I'm going to give that a 4. And the plot itself was kind of, it was all right. Nothing special, so I'm going to give that a 3 too. So I'm giving that a 10 out of 15. I enjoyed the movie. Marvel keeps rolling. Like I said, nothing is insignificant, and so I'm sure we're going to get a call back to some stuff that happened here with Ghost in the quantum realm and finding Hank and Hope's Hank's wife and Hope's mom. And now that Scott Lang is a free man, he's not on house arrest, he has no beef with the authorities, he's free to be a superhero. So those are my thoughts on the movie. Thanks, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Peace.
All right, guys, thanks for watching our episode.
Yeah, if you liked our video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up.
And if you didn't, you can double click on the thumbs down. Otherwise, don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, and like.
Right on. And check us out on our other social media outlets at Instagram and Twitter. And please tweet us at FF Media News.
Or you can engage with us through our email at ffmedianews@gmail.com.
All right. Thanks, guys.